Nick, click here is now live.
I'm gonna see here.
All right, I don't even remember what we were doing.
Right?
Oh, right, we had just finished building a whole bunch of. I just finished building an array of solar panels and accumulators,
That's
so I guess I'm
right.
waiting for them to
A
stack
whole
up,
lot
and
of
I was gonna
that.
run around and plop a bunch of that crap down, so that way we can turn off our other power generation and try to slow the cloud, so to speak.
Right? Try to reduce our carbon
What's
footprint.
that red spot up there? Once
You're
you
talking
download the
about
map, open it up.
let's see. Downloading map, catching up.
No worries.
I mean, I'm assuming it's a bite or something if it's a red dot on the map, but
No, but it's like a perfectly circular dot that looks like pollution, but it's not.
oh.
And I'm toggling like all of the settings. Oh, it's turret. There's a turret up there. I must have left a couple of turrets behind.
Okay. Mystery solved. I thought maybe if it looks like pollution, maybe it's a subterranean biter
I was
city.
like, it's a nearly perfect circle with two dots in the middle. What's up with that?
The hell
And then as I'm
Oh, way
toggling, I
over
hit the
here.
turret toggle. I'm like, oh, never mind. I left turrets up there last time I went exploring, I guess.
I see.
All right, well, those turrets can just
Where am
live up
I?
there, I guess.
I
All
am
right.
northwest of everything. What am I doing up here?
So
That's
I
right. I was
cleared
gonna
out.
run rails like all the way around the lakes and stuff to get to like down here for a central offloading place.
I see. Oh, oh. Why is there steel in these?
Uh-oh. We have steel where we don't want steel.
Yeah, but it's okay. I cleared it out. It appears to be okay. There was just a hiccup somewhere.
Yeah, I wonder if it had to do with like yesterday when I was putting the smelting online. A little
Yeah,
bit got through, I think, at that point.
maybe. I don't know. That might have been it. I don't know. All right, I just need to finish clearing out my inventory. I've got lots of inventory space available, but I'm just going to finish clearing it out.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I am clear up on the back end.
Our coal belt is unhappy.
Yes, that was going to be our
It is
next thing.
very unhappy.
I was going to bring some coal in from up here, I think, was the plan. Oh, no, we've got coal coming in already from here as well. And
Oh,
that
it's
ought to
just not being
be...
split. Okay.
Oh, did we just not get that done? Okay.
Yeah, because there's supposed to be a split there, I think. Like that. There we go. Because there is, where is it? I lost it. I hear it. No, that's not it. Where was it?
Hold on. Yeah, I was up here. Let's see.
Saw.
That's coming down there.
Oh yeah, this structure right here, it's out of coal. So I went back the empty line,
Hmm.
and I discovered that this smelter right there, or that splitter right there, was not there. That there was
Ah.
just a blank line running out to the left, and then a full line running down to the south.
Yeah, that would cause some problems.
So I just threw a splitter on there. I don't know if that's exactly what you were looking for, but that's what I did.
I gave that coal strict instructions to jump the gap. I don't know what its problem is. Oh
No
well.
worries.
As long as you've got it taken care of. Nah. Let's see here. Yeah, how are we doing this? Because I had started running track up here with the idea of maybe just running a loop around to the south for other resources so that we could put it more directly onto the bus, more like here-ish. We're offloading things just to the south of there, then piping things up onto the bus through there would be
I think that would be a good
relatively
idea.
easy. Yeah. I mean, it does involve running rail like all the way around, but we've got
And then
tons of rail.
and then where do you think it would be good to drop a bunch of solar panels? I'm thinking out
Hmm.
here-ish.
Yeah, I think that works pretty well. Because, I mean, even though we've got some stuff, some points here where they could get across, they're easily defended.
Yeah,
Got
we
some
can
good
just
choke
wall
points
that
there.
in, or we can just clear out around there. They're not
Yeah,
going to attack the solar unless our pollution cloud gets out that far.
right.
But as long as we keep our pollution cloud, as long as we keep looking at our pollution cloud,
Yeah,
we can
keep
always
track
go
of
out
it.
there and wipe it out. Or if we're not strong enough
Sorry.
to wipe it out, then we
Yeah,
wall it off and turret it up.
yeah. Honestly, it's interesting to me that you can't dig canals.
I
Like, we
know,
could
right?
fill in water, but why can't you,
But
like,
you can't dig
excavate and
water.
dredge? Yeah. Kind of make that
Yeah, that is a little
impassively deep.
strange.
All right, time to start clearing some things out of here. Let's see. Dragging rails. There'll be a lot of rails here. Thank goodness for far reach.
Gotta love that far reach.
Really do.
Where are we smelting copper? Here we go. There we go. And iron is being smelted somewhere. That weird messed up thing with all the mixed resources is finally starting to run out of resources.
That went remarkably well, I thought.
What, my weird filtering system where I just
Considering how
spaghetti
spare
the
on
heck out of
resources
it.
we've been. Yeah. Careful filtering and moving things through. Why not? It worked
I just
well.
super spaghettied it. I was just like, well, this one's grabbing this one's grabbing this one, this one's grabbing this one, and this one's grabbing this one, so I guess I'm gonna filter that out.
Darn right. Shamed be he who speaks evil of it.
I'll speak evil of it. I can speak evil of my own creations. It's fine.
No, you can't. Didn't you read Frankenstein? Bad. You have to respect
Bad
your own
Frankenstein,
creations.
bad. What am I going to do with this extra random uranium in my inventory? What am I going to do with this uranium? I have no reason for uranium.
I had a nickel for every time I've asked that.
Then you might only have a nickel.
Yeah.
Because it seems whenever you've gone for uranium, you actually mean to go for the uranium.
That is true. I am fascinated by it.
Well, nuclear power is pretty spiffy.
I'll say.
It is pretty spiffy. But yeah, when I tell you I'm going to use Fedora, that's your point to tell me, no, David, you're stupid. Stop.
You don't mean it. There are better things to do with your life, man.
Steel isn't making it to our solar panel crafting arrays.
Oh.
I'm just looking.
It nicely.
Yeah, steel is just a trickle.
Mm.
It's not a lot.
I don't care for that.
Is that just because we only have one smelting array of it, or did we run out of iron ore, or what's causing the trickle? It looks like the iron ore that's feeding into the array is also running out a bit of a trickle.
Ah.
It's not... Yeah, it's not full. Why aren't you full? Or is it just because we don't have enough iron being fed into the smelter? Yeah, that iron's not a full belt anymore. Okay, that's what it is. We just need to feed more iron ore into this system and we'll get steel back out. But I thought we were feeding it in... Is the train not working? Where's the train? Yeah. Those belts are empty. Train. Ooh. The train's not... Where's the train? Oh, the train's over... Oh, that train is not grabbing ore. That train's grabbing plate. And then this train is waiting at iron ore drop-off? Where are you? You're up there. Oh! Oh, it's waiting up here at this iron ore drop-off. Which you were in the process of building but wasn't fully set up yet.
Ah, okay, that's what I was probably doing last time when we quit.
It was, yeah. Yeah, so the one train we have that's dropping ore off is dropping ore off up here instead of in our original structure. Which makes sense. You were trying to build a more efficient structure.
Yeah, but it only works if you actually finish building the structure, so...
yeah, right now there's 1.5 arrays of iron plates being smelted, but there's no steel as of yet coming from that array. And then you're feeding that onto a train for plates, which is going this way, Routing up and around and down back onto the bus, which makes sense. But now nothing's being routed to steel except for the dwindling resources that we're pulling from our main base. So that would explain why steel is low.
Yeah, because it's not getting any of the new stuff that's supposed to be coming in. I see.
I see. I see. So I'm going to go place a whole bunch of the... I'm going to go place the solar panels and accumulators that we currently have already built up.
Okay. I'll start getting that worked out a little better.
Okay. Otherwise, you can keep working on whatever it is you're working on, and I'll deal with the steel in a little bit.
Yeah, at least something of that ought to be brought more fully into line, because that's going to be a problem in short order.
Yeah, no worries. I just want to cut off our power generation so that way we don't have to make as much fuel as we're making.
Mm-hmm. That would save us a lot of coal as well.
It would, and then that coal can be used for better things. It did make quite a few solar panels. We've got 1.4K solar panels.
Nice. Will be.
And then we've got 800 accumulators, so I'm just going to go place all of those. The accumulators are making just fine because those don't require steel, but the solar panels are dead in the water until I fix steel. Or until you fix steel, until someone fixes steel.
Until steel gets fixed, yes. Let's see what we can do.
Maybe I'll place the solar panels... I don't know where I'm going to place them, actually. I'm looking for blank space. There's a lot of blank space right here. There's the copper right there, though. I don't want to mess with that. There's a lot of blank space down here, it would seem, except for that core mine.
Yeah, there are a couple of core mines scattered around that are going to be kind of in the way of all sorts of things.
Yeah, but there's a lot of space down here, it would seem.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of space where I pinged earlier, but there's oil and copper around that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, something's under attack.
Oh, who's wrecking?
Oh, meteor strike, that's what happened. Belts got hurt. We lost some belts, good sir. We lost some belts.
Where are they at? Hang on.
I'll go fix it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, I got it. No worries.
I'm still poking around for where it is. Okay.
It's up here by our smelting columns of copper.
Ah. It must be fixed.
Pull the repair packs out.
So hold on. So what are we doing here? Here's science coming in. Here's iron plate going in over there, but it's not, you're right, making its way into... Oh yeah, couldn't we have plugged it in?
Yeah, but if you plug it into the steel, then we won't have any iron plate on the bus. So we have to run another line of iron plate from your train network into the steel.
Got to separate it all together. And then as that gets more and more populous, with more better and better provided, we can move on from there. Okay. That we can do.
Repair faster, repair pack. Wow, a lot of things took damage. That must have been a big explosion. I'm kind of sad I missed it.
Okay, here's that coming off, which means...
Dang it, Meteor, why couldn't you announce your arrival before striking so I could see you blow up all this stuff? It would have been a cool spectacle.
It would have been neat to see.
Alright, fixed. I think. The iron's moving again, so I think I fixed everything. Everything else appears to be moving okay. Alright, back to placing power somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come place it down here by this core mine.
Sure. Yeah, I think that works fine. We'll have a lot of core mines anyway.
All right, I got 123 grenades. Is that enough to murder those trees? We'll find out. I can always grab more. It's fine. I've got some slots for more. Where do we have grenades? Are they only at the military sites? Hello, grenades. I guess I'm just gonna steal from this belt. No worries. It's okay, military science. You don't need grenades anyway, right?
Nah, it's fine.
Ah, military science don't need grenades. Grenades are overrated for military science.
Some supply getting into both channels now. But that has kind of cut the throughput of the whole thing by half. What can we do about this?
Well, that train drop-off, right, that you have...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You are running... You are... let's see here. Well, I mean, it appears that the second cargo wagon didn't have anything in it. If the second if the second cargo wagon had something in it, then you'd get two full belts. Yeah, then you'd have two full belts.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, and that had to do with actually bringing more of the smelting online here, because the way that the belts are routed into the pickup station for iron plates.
It's just not making it to the second cargo wagon.
Yeah. But
then, oh, so why is it leaving?
Because the front one fills up. But then the back ones are not getting it takes more than 5 seconds for
the back ones to get anything.
Yeah, because you see right now the front ones are just picking everything up and putting it in the boxes, which is what they're supposed to do, but only if there's stuff getting into the back boxes too. We should be feeding them separately, which means we need to get these others online is all.
Yeah, that
or just split that into 4 for now and have it loading for both sides.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that it would be better to design it, kind of like how you have the offloading station, right, with the splitters here and here.
Yes.
And then running something there, and then that way kind of thing, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So then that way they load evenly.
Yeah, everything's getting everything. Yep, I agree. So it shall be done, but not right there. Let's see. My belts. There we go. Splitters.
But yeah, so you've got one full belt coming from that array. So that one full belt would go into that splitter, right? So you'd have this full belt run from there up to that splitter. And then you'd have another belt from another array, right?
Yep.
Go into that splitter.
Yeah, so that'd be the ultimate goal. Mm-hmm. That'd get plenty of stuff going in.
Okay.
That will be the goal.
Just processing out loud because I'm crazy.
Of course. More than welcome.
All right, back to running out to the abyss. Let's see, how far down south do I want to go? I guess I want to go south of that lake, actually, over there. That seems reasonable. So let's go down there. South of the lake we go. Hello, batteries. How you doing? We have a little bit of a petroleum struggle.
Ooh.
Is it due to a crude oil struggle? It's a bit of a crude oil struggle.
Oh, really? Well, that is interesting.
All the pump jacks there are working. But yeah, not enough crude oils making it to our petroleum refineries. Like, just barely. Just one machine is running a little slower than the rest. It's all good. No big deal. Just noticing that as I was running through there.
Certainly not ideal. Okay, let's start putting in some serious stuff. Let's see.
Alright, let's see about driving this vehicle again. How many... Ooh! I dodged the rock successfully. But in the process, I murdered about 20 trees.
Trees are way easier on the vehicle. I support that trade-off.
Oh, that time I hit a rock. I'm sad. I am so sad I hit rocks. Dang it. Dang it, alien biomes, you and your rocks.
For the very early phase of things, that's just great. Nice not to have to land them out of the ground painstakingly. But for everything else...
Oh, there's a lot of water in this area. Yeah. Do we have landfill?
Yeah, there's landfill in there somewhere.
You know what? I'll just go over here where there's not water.
That'll do.
Dodge the water. Destroy the trees, dodge the water. Problem solved.
Fixed forever.
Indeed. Should have grabbed more power poles while I was out here, but whatever. Dang it, full inventory, how dare you. Cheat, use my trash slots. There we go. I have extra inventory space now, thanks to the trash slots.
Then accidentally hit Control or Shift C. You're like, ah, doggone it.
Dang it! I just dropped everything all over the place. Alright, how do I want to set this up? Because I don't want to use the blueprint. Because I don't want it. That and we don't have substations, I don't think, anyway. Even if I did want it. So, I'm just going to plop a medium pole somewhere, like over here. Well, I guess here's a good place to start. I'll just start there. And then... like that, I guess. And then one space in between. That seems to work. Kinda wish I had a personal roboport though.
Boy, if I had a nickel. I was not paying attention at all to whether I was standing on the train tracks there. I'm really glad that it turned out I wasn't. Not have been remiss if the game had seen me die. My oversight.
Poor Nick and his death.
Poor stupid, stupid Nick. Yeah.
You don't mind if I just completely roll over this coal here, do you?
Nah. Always undo it later if we find out we really need it.
True. Hopefully we got bots by then.
Yeah, exactly.
At work, I got a new laptop.
Hey, they hooked me up with one today, too. Kind of disrupted
Nice.
most of my day, honestly. God, I don't have time for this. I have things to do.
I had a good time setting it up, though.
Yeah, that is fun.
I kind of like the fresh start occasionally.
Yes.
It allows
I
me
was
to
gonna
go
say the
through
same.
like the stuff I had downloaded and be like, do I really need that? Do I really need that?
Yes.
What kind of other
Right.
bloat did I
Like, I don't think I
accidentally throw on
do.
here over time? The clean
Yep.
start's always nice. That's kind of one of the reasons that prompted me to think about doing a clean start on my desktop too, because I'm like, well, clean start at work, clean start at home, maybe. Clean slate. Let's plus an option to experiment and annoy myself to all hell trying to figure out how to solve something stupid.
Yep, that too.
Why isn't this game running? Damn it!
Indeed.
Why doesn't Microsoft Office work on Linux? Damn it! Stupid Microsoft and their anti-open source bullcrap. Now I have to use LibreOffice or something like that.
Don't go the other way though. It's a lot easier to run Linux on Windows than it used to be.
That's true. But do
that's
you
hardly
want to
an
run
excuse.
Linux inside Windows? Or would it be better to run Windows inside Linux?
Honestly, it could go either way because sometimes the Windows command line is pretty lame and not quite as good.
PowerShell, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people say PowerShell is still a century behind. I know there's no power down here, power poles. Calm down. I'm suffering a blackout down here at night because for a while my power poles were successfully powered by the solar panels, and now it's nighttime, and now they're all complaining. Help, help, we're having a blackout. I know, I'm still laying stuff down. Calm down. You're fine.
Stop whining, you're alright.
It'll be okay.
For later, and I need blue inserters. Lots of them.
Well, good thing we have them all.
Yep.
Hey, our lights are back online down here. It must be morning time. Wow, I still have a lot of solar panels left to place. This is actually going quite far.
Nice.
What our mall had produced before we ran out of steel. Actually going quite far. I'm pretty impressed.
This is good.
Oh no, I found some water! Dang it! Foiled my clean setup. Stupid water.
I mean, we have landfill.
No, bad water. Bad. Setup is no longer clean. There's a blank space there now. It's a horrible travesty. I will never recover from this. I will never, ever, ever recover from this. Ever.
Nope. May as well just hang up your spurs now.
Spurs?
Oh.
I'm not riding a horse.
See you, Space Cowboy.
What does a space cowboy actually
In what sense is it a cowboy?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, is it raising spaceships? What's the cowboy doing?
Yeah,
Or is it more just referring to the fact that space is more like a new Wild West?
Yeah, I think that's the implication of the phrase, yeah. Although, honestly, it could just hint at the existence of space cows.
I mean, there probably are. Or, we send regular cows to space and now they're space cows. Like, we have space dogs, space monkeys, space cows. We've sent dogs and monkeys up there. They're now space dogs and space monkeys. It's fine.
Yeah, they died on the way back in, though.
True.
And as slaughtering cattle methods go, there got to be something more efficient than subjecting them to the terrors of space launch.
Well, I mean, basically the way that we slaughter them here on Earth is a lot more effective than, crashing them in a spaceship.
Yeah, I would say so. we've come that far as a species. We can
You probably get a lot more meat that way too, honestly.
That's true. Who knows how much you'd waste?
How much cow would you waste by just crashing a spaceship full of cow? These are the kinds of questions that we should be asking as part of space exploration, see, because our ships are going to crash all over the place. And then we're going to wonder, how much material did we actually waste with that crash? Ah, crap. You know?
Yeah, we lost like half of the cow. I think this idea is not good.
I accidentally grenaded myself a couple of times and I forgot I don't rapid regen. Because I've been playing a default vanilla game. And I'm like, oh wait, regen in space exploration sucks.
Yup.
I will never recover from these grenade blasts. And space exploration has mandated it be that way.
Wait, where's this going now? You're going there, you're going there. Oh, because you're not going any. Okay, hang on a minute here. That's the problem.
Hey, wait a minute.
Indeed. You not going there.
Go away, trees.
You need to go there. You need to go over here. Now we have 4 lines running into the pickup train for iron plates.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's good stuff. This is good. This will work much better. 4 lines of smelting feeding into all of that. Not really enough ore coming in really to feed it all, but that'll happen when we start getting, what am I trying to say? Like red belts on this.
Yeah, red belts are going to help out a lot.
In the meantime, yes, we have... Good. That should help a lot.
My character actually really will never recover from this.
Yeah, it takes a long time. Still not as long as real life, of course, but a long time.
I don't know. I heal from a face full of grenade real quick.
All right, Wolverine, settle down here.
Do I prefer Wolverine or Deadpool? They both basically have the same power. One is really ferocious and one is really funny.
Yeah.
Which one?
Hold that thought for a second.
Goodbye, power. It's nighttime again. My solar panel power poles are unhappy.
The offloading there will be a little more efficient.
Hooray!
Indeed.
My solar farm is ginormous. I still have a lot to place. Holy cow. I'm never going to run out of solar panels to place. I'm going to be at this for 12 hours.
That's the whole night.
Full day of work. Here we come. Just placing solar panels. REI doesn't pay me enough to be placing these solar panels.
That is undoubtedly true.
Oh, at least when I'm done, we'll probably be able to cut off all of our burning power.
That does sound
Not
lovely.
all of it, at least most of it.
Now offloading there is likewise balanced better. What about up there on the other? Let's see, where are you? Oh, that's iron ore up there. We don't care about that. Ah, yes, now we can pipe in the iron ore from here that you've already set up to mine and get that piped into the same thing. Okay. Let's do that. We can smelt the lot of it.
Oh, that's still called iron plate pickup, but we decided to not have that be iron plate. It's just ore. Just as a heads up here. Just as a heads up here, you're going to want to rename that train station. Oh, sorry. This train station.
Oh, yeah, sure enough. Good to know. We'll do it.
Because we decided that we wanted to centralize our smelting structure, right? So all of our outposts are just going to transport ore, and we'll just plop down more trains if we need more ore throughput.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly so.
Which means we're going to have to be careful with how we actually lay out our train network a little bit. We want to build really good intersections.
Mm-hmm.
Because intersections tend to be where the bottlenecks are when you place a lot of trains on a network.
Yes, indeed. That is where they would go.
But I guess we'll figure that out as we get there.
I reckon.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and cover this coal. Sorry, coal. Oh no! My poor solar panels, they got grenaded by a poor fool named David Dab.
Poor guy, he tries.
Alright, well, I fixed him. Problem solved, and it'll probably happen again.
Probably.
Because David Dab doesn't learn.
That poor guy.
He does not learn. That's why he still plays games from 2010. Because he refuses to learn new ones. Why learn Age of Empires 4 when I've already mastered StarCraft 2?
Makes perfect sense.
Why would I even bother testing Stormgate if I'm basically just looking to replace StarCraft 2 with it? StarCraft 2's already perfect.
You've already got StarCraft.
I've already got StarCraft. What do I need Stormgate for?
Play StarCraft.
I'm just going to play StarCraft. Exactly. Stormgate is just StarCraft with different characters and races. And, you know, other differences that actually matter. But, you know, whatever. It's still just StarCraft.
Barely.
Every RTS is just StarCraft with changes.
I'm sure no one in the community would disagree with you. Even in the slightest.
A lot of people who are looking at the alpha footage, though. There's a lot of people out there who are like, there's too much Warcraft 3 in this. It needs to be more like StarCraft 2. And I'm like, well, it should be different from StarCraft 2.
Right, it ought to be
Because
its own thing,
it's,
ideally.
I mean, if it's a nice mix of Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2, cool, I guess. But, like,
Sure.
if you want StarCraft 2, you still have it. The game still exists. It's still being run by the intern servers, but, you know, it's still being run. You can still play it. It's fine. You don't need Stormgate to be StarCraft 3. It doesn't have to be. Nor should it be.
Nor should it. Yeah, I was going to say, it ought not to be. I don't think anybody on the development team would state that as their goal.
Right. Because if their goal is literally, hey, let's make StarCraft 2, then that got a problem with the vision.
Guess what?
Turns out they already made it. Most of the team on Stormgate worked on StarCraft 2, so it turns out they already made that. Why would they make it again?
Right. It was good the first time.
Oh crap, I'm out of grenades. No! I still have a billion solar panels left to place. Look at this big box. It's a lovely box.
Over there. Wow.
It's a lovely box.
Doggone. That is.
It's a
That's
gorgeous
gonna
box.
generate a lot of power.
Yep. Once I actually get it hooked back up to our base. Right now it's just kind of generating itself. And then it yells at me at night because the poles have lights on them. Oh, I'm almost out of poles too. I'm gonna have to make a trip back up to the base to get more grenades and poles. I came ill-prepared. I have made a mistake.
Unforgivable.
I know. Once again, I will never recover from this. Ever.
Nor I. David Dab ruins everything.
I'm sorry. I should let you explore space by yourself.
Gosh. No! Don't do that!
You don't need me. I'm just gonna slow you down.
You're like my mom. You're better off without me.
I don't even know how to build a nuclear power reactor. I'm just gonna slow you down.
Yeah,
because in all of my vanilla playthroughs, I just plop down a bajillion solar panels and call it a day.
Have never done so. Hey man, if it works, it works.
It does in vanilla.
Exactly.
You don't need nuclear to launch rockets. I'm sorry, you just don't. Nuclear is cool, but you don't need it. And it's a lot easier to craft a billion solar panels than it is to actually try to figure out how to process uranium. It's a lot easier just to say, hey, factory, build like 20 assembly machines worth of solar panels, go.
Right, like, you excel at building lots of something. Build a lot of this for me. And it does.
Mm-hmm.
Like magic.
That's kind of the whole point of the game.
Yeah, that particular brand of magic.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there's rails all the way out there. Now to string up some power and rename a station and call it good. Oh, I guess we got to do some.
Plop down a radar or two so you can see up there.
Yeah, that'd be good, and a couple of signals probably wouldn't hurt either.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Signals are usually good. You know, so that way the trains don't kill each other.
If you like that kind of thing.
I mean, train crashes are pretty cool. I'm out of medium power poles.
Poor David.
Time to plop down my little car and drive back in shame. Goodbye, solar panels. It was nice knowing you. But I have to go back to base in shame to get more stuff and things. Alright, this seems reasonable. Where did I put those power poles? There they are. Hello, power poles! How are you this fine day? There we go, 300 of you. That's nice. And then drop off all this excess stuff.
You can be iron. You could be iron ore pickup.
You can be everything you want to be. Wow, all those brick. Oh, never mind. I see what's going on there. Okay, never mind. It's all good.
Hey,
I was like, all those
power.
bricks are just going to one place, but no, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It'll be great.
Everything's fine. It's all good.
Now, signaling. Let's make sure that's in place. Got down here that way.
Hey, there's more solar panels. Hey, we have steel making it to the end.
Hey,
it's not getting to all the assembly machines of solar panels, but it still made a lot more solar panels.
Excellent, excellent.
And what does this run out of? This has run out of... Oh, now iron's not making it to the end. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. Holy cow, that was a lot of accumulators, though. Okay, now iron's starting to make it to the end. Yeah, iron's struggling a bit, admittedly. It is struggling a bit. I need more grenades. Grenades! Grenades! Where are you, grenades? We are not mauling grenades, because why would I?
There are grenades over by military science.
Yep, I'm just gonna go steal it from military science again.
That's all I've been doing. Yep.
Uh-oh. Iron's not making it to the grenade builders. Yeah, iron is crying.
Boo.
There was supposed to be a lot of iron going there.
Thought so too.
Oh, that's because it's being routed to steel. Okay. Do you have any extra lanes of iron that we can infuse onto the military science iron?
Nothing just deliberately spare.
Like you've already routed all 4 of your delivery belts?
Well, so I've pretty much put them into 2, but could easily split those off into 4. And that's pretty much where we're at the moment there.
Because I can merge the main bus's iron together with that, but then iron definitely won't make it to the end of the bus.
Right.
For better or for worse, it wouldn't make it. But we have no grenades. So maybe I'll just do that for now as a stopgap. Which means it's going to become permanent.
Right.
Because I'm going to forget I did this.
Right.
I'm going to completely forget that I did this stopgap. And then we're just going to run out of iron. I'm going to be like, who the hell decided to throw that splitter there?
What kind of maniac?
Yes. Damn it, pass,
that
David.
Is what we will say. That is what we will say.
Damn it, pass, David, you suck.
I could just copy and paste a schedule from another train, right? Doesn't that work?
Yes. And it will also copy and paste the color.
Hey, there we go.
We are not getting sulfur anymore onto our bus. Sulfur, why are you dead? Why is everything dead?
What is going on around here? Okay, I've just hooked up some more...
Sulfur, why are you dead?
Iron ore pickup. Now we will switch you to automatic.
Because all the sulfur is going to sulfuric acid, that's why.
That would explain.
None of it's making it past the sulfuric acid.
That's a problem. Need to expand on that. I don't know that there's anything that's going to refuel trains that are picking up ore and dropping it off for smelting. That's a bit of a problem too, I think.
Okay, that belt is fine being a whole belt. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do something...
Crazy? Impulsive? Ill-advised?
Probably ill-advised is probably the way to go on
that. Of those adjectives.
Oh, I don't have chem plants. Ugh. And my inventory's full. Ugh.
Yeah.
Wait, I successfully cleared a space. I'm okay. I did it! I cleared enough space for like 10 chem plants.
Hurrah!
Come here, chem plants. Come here, you
Now
10 chem
you're going.
plants. You're going to make sulfur.
You're going to drop off your ore. This is good. And you drop it off.
Oh, but there's not enough petroleum getting there. So even if I drop more chem plants, it's not going to do anything.
Oh, sure. This iron ore pickup station is kind of doing the same thing mine was doing before. I'm gonna get this organized here. Let's see. Because if that's a balancer, ought to be putting out. What are we doing here? What is the meaning of this?
I guess I got to go get more crude oil and drag that over here.
Oh, to that point, are we?
Yeah, because even if I plop down more sulfur chem plants, it's not going to do anything. The 4 that we have aren't getting enough petroleum as it is.
Mm-hmm.
And not all 5 of our refineries are getting enough crude. The crude's running out. So yeah, literally just need to get more crude. All right.
Yeah, it's something I'm not used to having to deal with. Being as I usually take the cowardly route of just having as much of everything as I want.
Exactly. We usually enrich everything to the point where you just need one set of lumberjacks and you just kind of set it, forget it, and
exactly
do your thing. All right, well, I'm going to go finish placing all this stuff as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to, I guess I'll fix oil because I know you're working on steel and iron and all that.
Yeah, iron
stuff.
I've almost got this squared away as far as both pickup and drop off. Let's see.
So I'm going to finish my big, massive power grid down here. And then
we got a 5. Oh, no wonder. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, 'cause some of this field is already well dead. Some of this was never much to start with.
What?
Oh, this iron ore field over here. It means we basically really only have.
Yeah, that one's balance. Yeah, that one was never that big. That was just the closest outpost I could make at the time.
Yep, that's all it ever was. Exactly right. So we will,
because we were running dry in the main base, and we desperately needed some.
Yep.
And now we still desperately need some. So some things never change.
We gotta get bots under us. We gotta be able to do this stuff a lot faster. And with the stuff kind of done now, that we will be able to, which is great.
We have the research for it, right?
Oh yeah, we researched it ages ago.
Yeah, we just haven't put it together yet. That's definitely going to be one of my next projects once I get all the resources and everything figured back out.
Yep. Pretty much.
This is going to mostly figure power out, at least for the next little while. And then I'll get oil figured out while you're getting iron and steel all figured out. And then from there, hopefully we'll be able to do bots. Because as far as I can tell, at least immediately glancing at it, I don't think we're having a copper problem yet, and I don't think we're having a circuit problem yet.
Right. Yeah, not yet. That is the operative word.
Yep, yet is definitely the operative word there. Because, you know, even in vanilla, those eventually do become problems, but for now.
Precisely.
When the meteorites hit and it actually damaged that stuff, For a second there, I thought we were actually under attack by biters. I was like, ah, crap!
I know.
I thought we cleared that out.
Typically, nothing else destroys things, and then all of a sudden, there's another potential culprit here.
Yeah, meteorites can be a thing. We'll eventually need to build things to kill them on their way down here to kill us.
Too right.
Now, who decided it would be a good idea to murder us with meteorites?
Same person who,
Arendelle.
Right.
I saw a post the other day on the Factorio subreddit where one person was extremely concerned that the space exploration guy is working with these guys on Space Age. Okay. He's like, space exploration is really hard. It's not meant for like the casual, normal Factorio player, and I'm concerned that this guy who built space exploration is going to make Space Age a lot harder than it should be.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And people had to like talk him down. Well, you know, Cavorex is still the main lead of the team. He's still making all the big decisions about game design.
Yeah, right.
So it's not like I mean, yes, it's going to be more challenging than current vanilla, but their goals are different.
Yeah.
Space exploration was designed to be a challenge for more experienced players or for crazy people like us who just want to try to figure it out even though we have no clue what we're doing.
Right.
Whereas Space Age is... Yeah, whereas Space Age, they're designing it so that way it could still be cleared first playthrough by somebody who's never played Factorio before, right? So like those design philosophies are different. So as a result, everything should be okay.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm not too concerned.
Me neither, but I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
You know, space exploration is really hard, and I'm afraid that this guy is going to ruin Space Age by making Space Age too hard. It's like, no, calm down.
I don't think so. It's going to be okay, man. Yeah. It's going to be okay.
Besides, a lot of people seem to really enjoy space exploration anyway, so...
Yeah, also true.
Even if he just made a easier space exploration because now it's officially dev supported, fine, you know?
That would also be just fine by me too, yeah.
Also with Space Age, when that comes out, he'll actually be able to finish space exploration, do like a 1.0 release, probably. Because I'm sure there's a lot of things holding him back from doing a full 1.0 release with the current
That's probably true.
Modding capabilities. I'm sure he would love to make some changes that are just not supported yet. So once Space Age comes out and that functionality is more supported, I'm sure space exploration is going to get a lot better too as a result.
One hopes so. You filling up all the way? Yes, we are. Oh, good. Okay.
I think once I'm done with my next vanilla run, I think I might try my hand at Crastorio. At Crastorio 2 and see how that goes.
It certainly has its charms.
Isn't the victory something like create a black hole or something like that?
It's something on that scale, but it's really about setting up a transponder that'll get a distress signal out where it needs to go. Oh, hang on, here we go. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna finish offloading by the time this other drop off. Oh, no, you totally did. Never mind. Cool. Wait, but where did you go? That train should have come to up here. Is there another iron ore drop-off point?
Yeah, it's the original one from our original outpost. Do you remember our original
down
outpost?
here. Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And that's fine because that's going to feed steel anyway.
Yeah.
So it's fine to drop off there still.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, cool.
Because the trains in Factorio are designed to try to be as efficient as possible, right? So if one drop-off point is already taken, it'll just go to the next one that's not, right?
Perfect.
And then it's our job to make sure that all of the drop-off points all feed where we want them to feed. So it should be okay.
Yeah, I think we're good then. Okay. That'll pipe off to there.
I'm never gonna run out of solar panels. I'm gonna be doing this all night. Seriously. Look
Yeah,
how much
there's
bigger
a lot
my
to do.
rectangle has gotten.
Holy cow! Oh, jeez, man. Yeah,
It's actually become rather calming because I'm getting real good at this now. Just plopping the little squares down. It's becoming rather therapeutic.
What a good attitude you have. Da, da, da.
Placing this has become rather therapeutic. Because it's been kind of nice. Except for when I mess it up.
And then he flies into a towering rage. Okay, I need more. What do I need more of?
Anger management.
Feeding. Oh, stack inserters. That's right. We could be improving throughput quite a bit by.
Didn't I automate stack inserters already?
I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah, I've just got to go find them on the mall wherever.
Because I remember. Oh no, I think I only handcrafted them actually, because they were a pain in the butt to assemble. If I remember right, actually.
Oh, is that what happened? Yeah, I'm just looking for where are the fast inserters anyway.
I probably just handcrafted them. I'll be honest.
That's fair. That needn't be a shameful confession.
Yep, there's plenty of things in the factory that need to continually be expanded. The mall is included. But one problem at a time.
Right. This does.
I still have the oil problem.
That's what we've got. Filter inserters, we've got fast inserters we don't have. Okay, I'll just handcraft a bunch. We only need like, I don't know, some. I've got 23 of them in my inventory now.
Let's see. Each station, you put 6 chests per car, right? So 6, 12, 6, 12, 18, 24 times 2 is 48. Each station needs 48 stack inserters. If you follow the 6 inserters per car with buffer chests design.
Yep. Yep, even with a 2x2, you need a lot of them.
So it is a lot of handcrafting. Definitely something you should automate.
Yeah, eventually, yes. Let me get iron topped off here and working properly first, and then we'll work on that.
Yep, definitely.
Let's see.
Hello, water. Nice to see you again. My old nemesis is still my nemesis. My perfect rectangle shall never be perfect. Because water sucks. Fire's always better. The firebender should have won. They should have won.
That's exactly what I was just thinking about. Like, not always. I don't know. Like the Fire Nation had its things to answer for.
I don't know. I think Iroh would have made a great emperor. It's too bad he never wanted to be.
That's true. Yeah, if Iroh was Fire Lord, yeah, that would have been an Age of Enlightenment second to none.
Yeah, that would have been great.
They got.
But then again, I guess the Airbenders wouldn't have died off if Iroh were emperor, so
True.
They wouldn't have been killed off. That's alright. Who needs airbending anyway? Airbending's boring.
Bunch of hippie bastards.
Fire's where it's at. Water's only cool because of blood bending, and that's a forbidden art anyway, so basically water's boring.
I don't know. You could do a lot of deadly things with ice. Just
that's true.
Freeze all the water in somebody's body and just murder them.
Well, isn't that blood bending?
I guess that's true. It is working with people's fluids.
As a firebender, couldn't you just boil away all the water in someone's body and make them blow up?
Fair enough. That's true too. Oh, that's what it is. Do we have red circuits going onto our mega supply line here? I don't think we do.
No, I think I'm only making red circuit. I don't know if I'm even making red circuits, honestly. If I am making reds, oh, I am making red
Yeah,
circuits,
red
but
circuits
they
we've
are,
got. We just gotta kind of strap them onto the rest of this thing.
yeah, red circuits are not onto the bus because the red circuits were originally designed to go to blue science, and then I kind of did that
Mm,
splitter thing that I just did for military science. I did
right,
that and routed some towards the mall,
right.
but it never made it to the bus because I didn't intend for that first array to
It
actually
was
go to
never
the
supposed to
bus.
happen.
It was only supposed to
Yeah.
go to blue science in the first place.
See, that would starve out blue science pretty badly. So blue science is pretty well. We're not researching anything right now because we don't have rocket science automated yet, so we
Right.
can't.
Wait,
Uh,
we're out of all of the research that we can do with our current
yeah,
tabs.
we can't research anything else until we get.
Wow. So we
Yeah.
have to beat vanilla in order to research the next thing. Sweet.
Well, no, because we can just automate orange like rocket science, can't we?
I thought rocket science came from launching rockets.
Oh, does it? Ooh, you may be right about that. Hang on.
And then you can automate it later, I think, but I think you have to get the initial rocket sciences from launching rockets, isn't that right?
Well, because we need satellite telemetry, we need speed. Is the satellite telemetry something that comes back from the satellites?
Yeah.
That's where I'm.
Which means you probably need to get up to the space platform, right? And then we could probably launch satellites from there or something and get telemetry done that way.
I see what you're saying.
I'm not sure exactly if that's how it works or not, but
Sure.
from what I understand,
What was the shortcut for recipes again?
Control B. There we go. Control B
That's
for
the one. Yep.
search, and then I think it's Alt left click in order to open up recipe book on the thing that you're looking at in your crafting
Yeah, that's
area.
right. Satellite product of satellite. Unlocked by satellite rocket silo. Yep. Satellite rocket silo. My.
Gotta beat vanilla, and I'm still placing solar panels. We're a long way off from beating vanilla.
Well, hang on. Satellite rocket silo need research. Oh, research ingredients per unit. Wait a minute. What is this? Allows you to launch science. Right. Required units. What's the recipe for it? Unlocked by, placed by, general. What's the actual recipe for building a satellite rocket silo? Product.
Isn't it just a rocket silo where you put cargo as the satellite?
Oh, is it?
Like how you get white science in vanilla?
I don't know. Hang on. I'm looking at the. Okay, hang on. Because we've got it researched.
I don't know. Maybe I'm overly comparing it to vanilla, but in vanilla, in order to get white science, right, you build the rocket silo, and then before you launch the rocket, you put a satellite into the cargo bay of the rocket by assembling a satellite.
Oh, sure. Because you make the rocket silo, and then once you've got the rocket silo, then you're making satellites with it.
Then you make a
Yeah.
satellite in an
Okay.
assembly machine, and then you load that satellite into the rocket silo, so that way it's cargo in the rocket. And then when you launch the rocket, because you sent a satellite up with it, then the rocket silo spits out white science.
There we go. Now I'm.
That's
with you.
how it works in vanilla.
And I never after launching the rocket itself, I never bothered to do any of that. So. Oh yeah, so there's the navigation satellite recipe: circuits, low density structure, solar panel, accumulator, rocket fuel, glass, and radar. All of that should be put
No
in
rocket
a satellite
control
rocket
units?
silo. No.
Interesting.
No. The recipe is totally different from a base rocket in the vanilla game. The satellite should be put in a satellite rocket silo. Oh, see, yeah, so it doesn't look like there's like an actual separate rocket involved. You're not loading the satellite onto a rocket. You're just loading the satellite into the rocket silo. Is this right? Launch a satellite into space to unlock the navigate satellite uplink. More satellites can be sent to discover new planets, moons, and asteroid belts in the star system the satellite is launched from. Can discover new stars once the current system is fully scanned. So yeah, I think we're just making satellites and loading them into silos, and then the silos launch the satellites, and they send back telemetry data.
Sounds right to me.
Yeah, and then we use the telemetry data as an ingredient in rocket science, along with speed modules and electric furnaces. So there's where the modules are coming in. Interesting stuff. But boy, we're going to need a lot more iron coming in before we do that. What are we doing here? Those two
I'm now at the stage where I'm placing accumulators now. Hooray!
Hooray!
I finally finished placing all the panels. Now I am placing accumulators. Hooray! Go me.
I'm wondering if we couldn't support one or two more trains picking up ore and dropping it off for smelting.
Probably.
I don't think
well,
we really...
once we get to red belts, definitely.
Like right now, that lower one that feeds right onto the east end of the factory for smelting is just empty. It's just sitting there.
Oh yeah, in that case we could.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna add one more for just dropping off ore for smelting, and then we can have 3 trains circulating for that. I've got the materials on me. Let's see. That might help with our throughput a little bit. I think the circuit there for picking up ore and dropping it off for smelting could support at least one more without bunging things up. Would prefer to remain unbunged.
Unbunged. I like it. Are you going to the REI potluck thing tomorrow?
I don't know. So it's driving me crazy. Silas's orchestra has a field trip tomorrow to go see sort of a student version of an opera of Romeo and Juliet. Who knows Romeo and Juliet opera, which is cool. And they send out this permission slip, and they say, by the way, we need some. We're always, always happy to have chaperones who might want to come if you want to come. Just send in an extra like $5 for the ticket or something like that, and check this box. So I did. And they
haven't let you know if they need the chaperone.
I haven't heard diddly squat. No. Wait,
Good job, school.
Yeah, I emailed the guy, but a little later than I probably should have for my part. So there's that. I don't know. But it's definitely a little inconvenient.
I'm a little sad because I'm going to be in the office tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
The potluck runs from noon to 2.
Uh-huh.
And I have a CDE training from noon to 2. So I'm just like, perfect.
Ain't that always the way?
Perfect.
It's like they scheduled the Bagel Wednesday things in the morning for, what, 9 to 11? It's like, when are everybody's stand-up meetings in the morning? Come on, folks.
I mean, unless you work in HRSA, stand-up meetings there, at least back when I worked there, were actually quite late in the morning. Oh. Half of my coworkers that I worked with there used to just kind of come wandering in at 10:30 a.m.
Man alive.
Because they don't have offshore coworkers, so they can just kind of come in.
Oh, true. They set their own hours, basically. Yeah.
Yep. So we had our daily stand-ups, but we had to agree as a team when they should be, so that way our latecomers would actually come in early enough to join them.
Well, that makes sense.
And that our early comers stayed long enough into the day for them to actually be available during core hours, right?
Sure.
So for teams like that, those agile concepts are a lot more important. In SaaS, it's a little less important because in SaaS you have offshore you're dealing with, right? So core hours are less of a thing in SaaS, especially on projects like mine.
Yeah. But projects like everybody's anymore. That is the thing.
Yeah.
MO.
That seems to be where we're trying to go, yeah.
Yep. Very much on purpose.
Yep, they are pushing really hard to be as offshore run as possible.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And having us onshore folks coordinate, tech lead, fix issues live for customers kind of thing, provide that kind of support.
Yep.
It's a very interesting structure. I do have to admit though, it is more cost effective as long as we can make it work. But
oh yeah,
we got to make sure we can make it work.
Yep, ain't that the truth? Okay, that's going to do as much throughput wise as we can, I think, because that second one is just not filling up very fast at all. It never will, with the amount of iron ore we've got coming out of that one. Where else could we be piping this in from? Got this tiny dinky one up here. That ain't nothing. That we could patch in, it would be something. And beyond that,
I mean, if you can stick 30 electric mining drills on it, then it's something.
I think we've got a lot less than that. I don't know what we actually got up here.
Oh, it's not enough to hold 30 mining drills.
It's 31. Yep, it's worth patching in, I'd say.
Yeah, that's a whole nother yellow belt. So
there you go.
I still need to record and do those tutorials, by the way.
Well, we've got the mining drills already up on it. We just have to hook it into the rails. Get a station up there that'll load them.
Very cool. Have you fixed steel enough to where grenades are being made? Because I'm manually chopping wood down here.
Oh no! Let me check.
Because I'm chopping wood down here.
Like Paul freaking Bunyan.
It's not the worst thing in the world because of the steel pickaxe, but still, I'd rather be grenading.
At least some steel is coming through. Not as much as you'd like, but at least some.
Well, that's good. At least grenades are then coming out of it. Since we're not researching anything, it's not like the military science is consuming the grenades.
True.
So that means we get it all.
We've got tons of it for now. Yeah, it's still a pretty patchy belt of steel coming through, but it's regular. And grenades are backed up.
That's a good problem to have.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, grenades just need iron though. Yeah, they don't need steel.
Oh, sorry, I meant iron. My bad. I was thinking steel for some reason. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but red ammo we're not burning through because we're not on a military crusade at the moment.
Nope. We've got some other things producing red ammo over here on the bus anyway, haven't we? Yeah, we've got a whole separate thing for just like red ammo and bots over here.
Right, because I wanted the defender bots really bad for my military crusade.
Now you definitely have them.
Yep.
Thousands of those.
Because next time I go out, I'm going to need them.
Yeah, right.
With how big those nests are getting,
They're getting bad. Okay, I'm going to go hook up that other iron up there to the rail network, so that's getting smelted somewhere. I need a few more trains for that.
Man, accumulators are great at not taking up as much space.
Hmm. Take a stack of those.
So I didn't know something that was pretty cool in the CPU processor world.
What's that?
So Intel, I don't remember when it came out, because honestly I haven't been paying too much attention to the chips since I built my desktop already, right?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been following it as heavily. But when Intel released their 14th gen chips, apparently their flagship one, the 14900K, can overclock up to 6 gigahertz.
Yikes.
Or, yeah, 6 gigahertz.
It's a lot.
And you don't have to overclock it to get it. It'll boost that high as long as you have enough cooling for it. So you don't have to manually overclock it. It tries to boost up that high if it can, if you got the temperature for it. Yep.
Man.
If you have the thermal control for it, it'll push it.
That's intense.
Whereas the one I've got, what does it max out at? I think it's like 5.4 gigahertz or something like that. It maxes out at for single core performance.
Wow.
Which is still really high, but
yeah,
6. I was just like, damn, 6 Intel. Holy cow.
I wonder what, like, man, like nobody needs that at a home application footing, that's for sure.
I don't know. StarCraft could use it. StarCraft is very single-threaded.
Fair enough.
It will eat all the gigahertz you throw at it. StarCraft is like, oh, more single-threaded performance, mine.
Yes, please. I'll take that. Thank you very much.
I will take all the single-threaded performance you have. Thank you. Damn it, StarCraft. Why did you have to be made when dual-core processors were the thing and quad-core processors were just starting to be the new hotness?
We're just a blip on the horizon.
So, I mean, yeah, multi-threaded is not the name of the game for StarCraft 2. Because back then, they just didn't care. Because most people only had 2 cores anyway, so whatever. And only the fancy schmancies were getting 4 cores. And only the super fancy schmancies were getting 4 cores, 8 threads.
That's wild.
I know, right? It's amazing how fast CPUs evolved.
Yeah.
And now we've got ARM processors that Apple is basically fully migrated to now at this point. Mm-hmm. Windows has been trying to migrate to for like 20 years and they'll never get there ever. Windows on ARM is a pipe dream that will never happen because Microsoft can't figure out how to make it happen. Apparently it's been getting better, but it's still basically a pipe dream. It'll never happen. I'm pretty sure Linux on ARM is further along than Windows on ARM. And Linux has always been 20 years behind.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're ahead of Windows on ARM at this point.
Man, power poles with lights on top are great.
I know, right? As soon as I found that mod, I was like, oh, you mean I don't have to craft lights anymore? Well, I mean, I have to craft the lights that have to go on top of the power poles, but you mean I don't have to craft and then remember to place them?
Place them, yeah, exactly.
Because I always forget to place them. I'm getting better at that since I started making YouTube videos, but even then...
that is the limiting factor, typically. Yeah, that's what will hold you back.
I always forget to place them.
What else did I need? I needed signals. Yeah, I'm still a little low on those. There we go. Now we can go up and up this thing up.
I'm never going to finish placing these ever.
You're still going, man, alive. That is all you've been doing all night.
I told you, I'm going to be here all night placing all this. But at least I shouldn't have to worry about it for a long time.
Oh, you did automate stack inserters. I just didn't see them. They're right here.
Yay, well done, go man. Me. I'm so smart.
Well done, man. Absolutely.
Good job, Past
like
David.
Standing here right next to him. It's like, they're like right immediately to the right. There's even a spur for red circuits going off to make sure there's supply. And I was like, I wonder what that's for.
Good job, Past David. You rock.
Indeed. Agreed.
Now, if only current David could rock.
Only the rocking extended as far as...
If only current David could eat well and get off his lazy ass and exercise.
All these other things. Yeah, tell me about it. Me too.
So that way he can get off all of the diabetes medication.
Yeah, that's scary stuff.
Kind of is, yeah. I'm eating myself to death and I need to stop it. That is the problem.
These
and that's
days,
the American problem.
Yeah, in a nutshell. I don't know, like I said, these days I feel like I'm kind of doing the same thing just by inches. Hitting that point where I'm further back on the... Yeah.
That's how it happens. Like,
yeah.
I've fallen into really bad habits that are tough to break because they're so convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so easy just to run through a McDonald's drive-thru, get egg and cheese bagels, and go to work, you know?
Right, stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
So easy. It's not what I should be doing, but it's what I am doing, and I need to stop it.
It is darn easy, but it is terrible for you.
It truly is. It is not good. So I need to stop it. So I'm trying to find other convenient things too. Like a couple days back, I bought a couple of meal replacement shakes. I'm trying out different brands to see what sticks.
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm trying out Atkins and Soylent shakes.
Oh, sure.
Seeing how they play out.
How are they doing?
The Atkins shakes taste better than the Soylent shakes, but I'm finding that the Atkins shakes only keep me satiated for like 30 minutes, which is a problem.
Yeah. That is a bit of a problem, yeah.
The Soylent shakes seem to keep me satiated longer, but they're not as tasty, I'll give that. But they're still good enough to where it's probably okay. So I can have that kind of stuff for breakfast, and then if I'm having a crazy day, I can have that for lunch too.
Sure.
And then make sure I actually prepare something to eat at dinner.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, that's kind of right.
Some kind of protein and veg, like, you know, steak and broccoli or something.
Yeah, something real. I'm getting back into something that I was in the habit of a couple of years ago that was really good for this sort of thing, and that's just like chop up a bunch of chicken and beans and rice. And if I'm feeling really crazy about it, even just doing rice to cauliflower instead of real rice, which is surprisingly good. And then just like a vinaigrette dressing on that, which is a fair number of calories by itself, true, but
it's all healthy pretty much.
Yeah, it's quick, and you can make a lot of it at a time, which is kind of what got me going on in the first place. Like, I could just do a batch of this and have meals for a long time.
It's also pretty cheap. The most expensive component of that's the chicken.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And honestly,
rice and beans are pretty cheap. Cauliflower rice is a bit pricier, sure, but
given the other benefits, kind of, so I don't mind spending a little extra money that way.
I have finished placing the monstrosity.
We've been at this for an hour and a half, man.
Yep.
Oh, man, alive.
I am done. Look at this. Wow. It's amazing.
Let's see here.
I don't know if it's properly ratioed or what. I don't even know. I got 1.9K solar panels to 1.4K accumulators, which means it probably needs more accumulators, but it's still got a lot.
Those accumulators are holding 7.5 gigajoules of energy, so that's pretty good.
Yep, now I just gotta drag big power pole back up to the factory, which is the easiest part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
I just grab my big power pole here and I say, okay, let's go.
Hook it up.
Let's go, power pole.
Yes, man, alive. Okay, what are we doing here?
And then I guess I will monitor for a day-night cycle and see how it holds up.
Mm-hmm. Pretty standard.
And from there, I can start cutting off some of our older power generation sources.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with our burner ones, and then moving on to our steam ones. Okay, there we go. It's hooked in.
Beautiful. Let's see what that does.
And the accumulators aren't depleting at all because all of our current power generations got it handled. So I need to start cutting that off.
Yeah, we just start chopping it off. See what happens, drawing them.
So let me just start tearing that down and we'll see what happens. Batteries are struggling a bit because of the sulfuric acid, which is struggling because of the sulfur, which is struggling because of the petroleum. So yeah, oil is definitely the next thing I need to fix.
No big surprise there.
But let me deal with the power generation first. Because I would like those accumulators to actually get used, you know? So if I can tear that stuff down, then we'd be good and happy. Yeah, our main base is almost completely depleted of resources. Everything is outposted now.
Yeah.
Nearly everything is outposted now. All right. Where did I plop all that power generation? Somewhere over here-ish. There it is. And it's not running. Why isn't it running? It's not running because Steam's got it? Oh no, it's not running because right now the solar panels have got it. Okay, so it'll only run at night. But let me go ahead and tear it down anyway.
Update from the orchestra teacher, something about the field trip. What was it actually saying?
You guys still going?
It just says, if you signed up to be a chaperone, please arrive at the flagpole at the entrance by 9:55.
All right, sounds like you're going.
Yep. Fair enough.
All right, I tore down that power. So when it hits nightfall, oh wait, there's still 5 more. Where are the 5 more? Are they down here somewhere? Oh, here they are. Turned all that back on. Okay. Alright. No more burner power. Now we just have steam power. But the steam power is not running because it's not nighttime yet. So I'm going to run up to steam power and then see what happens at night. And that will help me determine whether or not I need to start tearing it down or can start tearing it down. Where did I build that? Oh, I built it way over there. Okay. It's going to be a bit of a hike. Well, it's not that big of a hike, but it's still a bit of a hike. Oh, someone's been using landfill.
Probably me.
Yep. Because it hasn't been me. But very cool. How's our cloud doing? Especially now that you've turned on that ore pickup. So far, so good. Our cloud's still doing okay. Cloud's getting kind of close to these guys, so I might have to go deal with that soon.
Really?
But
oh yeah.
well, I can go deal with them pretty soon-ish. I've got med packs and I've got 80 defender bots.
That's a pretty good
I
stat.
can probably make it work. All right, is it nighttime yet? Nope, not yet. Steam power hasn't kicked in yet. Come on, solar panels. Come on, nighttime. Usually I hate nighttime, but come on, nighttime. I need to see what happens at night so I can see whether or not I'm going to tear this down. I imagine it'll hold just fine.
It seems like it. Yeah, I'd agree.
I still need to check to be on the safe side. Okay, it's starting to get darker. The solar panels are starting to generate less. Okay, there we go. So now steam, as the solar panels start to generate less, the steam will kick in just a minute or two. All right, steam's starting to kick in as the solar panels continue to drop. All right, steam has fully kicked in. Solar continues to drop, and now accumulators are losing charge.
Okay.
Steam is covering 36 megawatts. That means everything else is going to have to be covered by accumulators. Yeah, it's not going to run out with steam on. If it doesn't even reach like the halfway point by the time daytime hits, I think I can turn up steam and be safe.
Sure.
Because it's draining really slowly.
Yeah, it's not even touching.
It's only lost 1 gigajoule over the night, and now solar panels are starting to kick back
coming
on.
back up. Yep.
All right, steam's going down.
Yep.
Bye, steam.
Sounds good.
You served us well. But goodbye. If necessary, can always put it back up, but for now, it does not seem to be necessary anymore.
No, I think you're right. I think all of that, all that placement you've been doing is doing just fine. Now accumulators are providing nothing, and they're starting to fill back up. Yeah, I think try a full night cycle without any interference with the steam at all. I think we're good. And that other station for iron ore pickup is online.
Nice. More iron is always a good thing.
Yes, right? Oh, man, do we ever need a lot of iron. And that was kind of the idea. That was a pretty quick one to hook in once we got things going. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Keep on adding in more stations like that as we can get them. Come back down here.
Filling the trains with coal, I see.
There's at least one train getting filled with coal, yeah.
How are we refueling our trains?
Not well at the moment. Some of them, I think it's the iron ore drop-off down to the connected to the east end of the main bus that has a good refueling, but I don't think there's anything currently refueling in any meaningful way, the ones that are picking up from iron smelting.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as we're refueling at the drop-off points, I think we're fine. Yeah, iron ore drop-off down here is refueling fine. And then iron plate drop-off here is also refueling fine.
Oh, that's right. It did. Okay. Yeah, then we're good, I think.
So yeah, we're okay. Seem to be okay.
Good. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, sure enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that iron ore drop-off refuels and that iron plate drop-off refuels, so everything runs through there eventually.
So 1.9K solar panels can generate up to 118 megawatts of power during the day.
A lot of power.
Yeah, but we're using half of it. Almost. We're using 50 megawatts during the day. And that's going to shoot up a bit at night because of all the power poles with lights on them. So that's probably going to shoot up to around, what, 60-ish at night? Something like that.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Alright, I'm going to drop off the Steam stuff.
We got to go clean out a couple of bases up north.
Yeah, we do. We got to clean these guys out. So let me drop off some of my waste, and then I'll pick up some military stuff, and I'll head on out to go deal with them. I do got to deal with the oil problem eventually, though.
Yeah, where else could we be pulling in more?
We have plenty of oil here and here.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's pretty close to our oil processing here, so I just
piping in from here would not be a problem. Yeah, no, that's
yeah, not at all.
I'll go set that up while you're getting things ready for it. If you need support on military, let me know. But I'll go start at least setting up some pump jacks there and powering them.
Yeah, I think I can handle it. Where did I put the dump chest? Do you remember?
Oh, I think it was over like on the east end of the the steam power. Is that where it usually is?
I usually put it by steam power, but oh, I forgot to grab a pipe from there. But whatever, I can leave that pipe there. I usually put it next to steam power, but since we didn't start with steam power,
yeah, that's true.
I probably stuck it somewhere else. Let's see. I'm just scanning around, trying to find where I dumped stuff. Did I put it by smelting? Did I put it in our first mall? Did I put it in the new mall? Like, did I move it? Dump chest?
I'll go kind of in the new one, but
I see where I dumped the wooden chests. But I don't see a... Where did I put the guns? Like the pistol? And my older armors. I know I have a dump chest somewhere for that.
Yeah, there's definitely one around. I just don't remember where it is either.
Turrets, poles.
Do I have pipes? Do I have pipes with me? I do have pipes. Good for me. Okay. All set to go.
Grab a pump or two as well. That might help.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't think I have any of those.
That way you can push the crude over to our refining.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll probably want to redo our refining, so that way we can pump all of the crude into a tank and then draw the crude from the tank into our refining.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
So that way we can monitor crude levels a bit easier.
Yes, that is a good plan. Maybe
I cannot find that dump chest for the life of me. I cannot find it.
Gone forever.
I guess I'll just make a new dump chest then. And then when I eventually bump into it 200 hours from now, I can be annoyed.
Yes. Just like that.
By the way, with it being nighttime, so far the accumulators are holding up. Yeah, they only drained about halfway, and now solar panels are starting to come back online.
Nice.
So yeah, we're looking good.
That's an awful lot of work to get us energy independent.
Yeah, that should help with our pollution a little bit, actually.
I assume so.
Well, I mean, it helps until we turn on more mining outposts like that one. But, you know.
Well, yeah.
But it helped.
It's definitely a step in the right direction.
For a bit. Alright, I'm just going to make a new dump chest. Fine. Fine. Make a new one. Well, you know what? I'm going to I'll stick these by pipes. It makes sense. Having steam power stuff that I tore down be by pipes. That way, hopefully, logic later on, 200 hours from now, if I need steam for some reason, logic can tell me, oh yeah, you just stuck them right here. by pipes because it all runs on pipes, right?
So.
Okay. All right, let's grab military stuff. Let's grab. Dump this stuff off real quick. Always more stuff to dump. Always. Can never keep my inventory perfectly clean. I just can't. It's impossible.
Too true. More's the pity. Need a couple of tanks.
Tanks would be nice, actually. With how big those nests are starting to get, tanks would be really
Oh,
nice.
I was thinking about fluid tanks, but you're correct. We've researched tanks.
We
In
have.
theory, we could build some. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have the technology. That's this.
But do we have the materials?
Yeah. That is the eternal question here. Nice to have the technology, but we can't capitalize on it as good as it doing.
Okay, that's plenty of those. I've got 50-ish turrets. That should be okay. All right. I've got bullets. I've got turrets. I've got defender bots. I've got 40 med packs. Let's do a thing. Let's try to drive a car. And immediately ran into a rock. Perfect. We're off to a great start.
True to form.
Damn it, alien biome! Stop with the rocks!
Yeah, stuff with that. I need some fluid tanks. Walking all the way back to the mall.
Oh, the walk of shame strikes again.
Indeed. Should have thought this through more carefully.
Gotta get out and repair my car. I've hit a few too many rocks. There we go.
Wasn't off-putting. Hey, we've got a. Okay, we can fix this.
What happened? What did I screw up?
Oh no, no, not like that. So I think it's something I screwed up. Didn't put anywhere for the system to put the tanks it was making. We've got an assembly machine making tanks just fine, but not putting them anywhere. So that's kind of a problem.
All right. Wish me luck on this nest.
I truly do.
All right. What's our max follower count now? Let's see.
It's up there. It's like 30 or something.
Yep, 30. You are correct. All right. Let's see what 30 Defender Bots does for this place.
Wait with
Good job, Defender Bots.
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
Very good job, Defender Bots. You guys rock.
Got a few upgrades on them too. I think if they're just using, if they do take advantage of the upgrades to
bullets. Yep, they do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They do take advantage of bullets.
Then they have much to take advantage of.
Still too bad that they only live for like 30 seconds.
Indeed. It is sad to see them die.
How big is this lake? Holy cow, how big is this lake?
Too big?
Yes. I was hoping I can just like work my way around the north side of the lake, just killing anything that gets in the way. But this lake decided to be freaking humongous.
How dare it?
Alright, let's go, bots.
That shallow water in the way of my pipes? Nope, not anymore. Not permitted. I carry landfill in my pocket for such an occasion.
Alright, good job, Defender Bots. You guys rock. Ding dong, the base is dead.
Which old base?
The biter base. Ding dong, the biter base is dead.
I figured out the other day, Silas has never seen that. I never had, like, not even close, like, no reference point on it at all.
I died.
Just... Oh, no, you did.
I did. I died.
That is very bad.
Thank goodness for Find My Body.
Yeah, no doubt there.
Too bad it's a long walk.
Yeah, there's your walk of shame, all right.
You don't happen to have a car, do you?
I don't think I've got one. Oh, I do have one on me.
Mind giving me a ride?
Right. Yeah, sure. Hang on. So I have anything to fuel the car with is the question. I don't know if I've got any fuel on me.
I'll just start walking. You can just grab random barrels of fuel from the lines. That's what I've been doing.
Or chop some trees.
Yeah, you could even throw wood in there. That would work too.
Oh, or is this because Crestorio doesn't let you do that? They're curmudgeons about the idea of a wood burning car.
Maybe Space Exploration doesn't either. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sort of wondering.
Well, by the time you figure that out, I might be up there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, now I need to change my color. Teal David is dead. So now we're going to need, I don't know, Pink David.
Pink David, nice.
Hot Pink David.
Nice. I'm not gonna bother keeping this all nice and neat. Nobody's ever gonna.
Oh, I'm so glad I turned off that feature from Alien Biomes. I'm running through sand right now, and it would be killing me right now if I had that turned on.
Uh-huh. No question.
Dang it, biters, you guys suck. You're not supposed to kill me. It's not
Did anybody
nice.
tell you?
I'm supposed to kill you. You're not supposed to kill me back.
That's right. You need to get with the program.
I'm almost back to my dead body, so you're okay on the car.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, thank goodness for Find My Body. I see it there on the minimap.
It is a nice feature.
Mm-hmm.
Saves a lot of aggravation.
If you enable, there's a debug setting where it draws lines to stuff. Like it'll draw lines to your bots that are connected to your RoboPort. It'll also draw a line to your dead body.
Oh, so
I found it. It's fine. All right, dead body. Let's do this. We're gonna get some revenge, okay? I should have just kept charging forward as soon as I realized that me like burning through med packs as fast as I could just wasn't gonna do anything.
That's that whole oil field hooked up to a tank over here. We've got a pump in the middle over here somewhere. Yeah.
Good job, Defender bots, and I finally found the north side of that lake. And we have blue trees up here. They're actually pretty cool looking. Blue trees in the desert.
Nice.
Poor Defender bots. They all died in a line. There's just a trail of dead bots.
That pipe is now full. All the way down to here. You're still full. Okay, good.
How big is this base?
Don't
Please
need
don't
a pump
be
in
huge.
between.
Please don't be huge. Please don't be the angriest base ever. Okay, you seem manageable.
Angriest ever. Okay, crude is going in right there. Let's go ahead and patch this through.
Yes, I did the classic Star Wars maneuver, slowly running to the left.
Classics are classic for a reason.
The classic Star Wars evasive maneuvers. Quick evasive maneuvers, and it zooms out, and the Millennium Falcon just cruises to the left. Yes, very evasive.
Very evasive, extremely.
Well, we were going to the right, but you see, we turned left.
That'll fool those Imperial dogs.
They can't turn anyway. They're just big triangles.
That's why they have guns all over.
Yep, exactly, because they can't turn. And then they've got TIE fighters, which are basically just glorified Protoss carrier interceptors.
Yes, that's.
But Star Wars came first, so I guess StarCraft ripped off Star Wars. So carriers are just glorified Empire destroyers.
All right.
Sorry, Protoss. You're not. You're not.
You're the derivative product, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you're not original. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, you're not original. You're not unique. Sorry, Protoss. Sucks to be you. Get over it.
Right, not.
Then again, never confirmed, but rumor has it that StarCraft basically stole most of its lore from Warhammer 40k anyway. And based on how it works, it could be pretty accurate, actually.
Sure.
Trying to dodge spit as much as I can. Help. No. Don't spit on me, please. Your spit is... Man, again,
Super
Hydralisks.
gross.
Stop being immovable Hydralisks. Stop spitting on me.
Gross.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, you're kind of hurting there. Okay. Our petroleum is up to snuff again. I've
Hooray!
added one other field to it, and with pumps and everything's 100% going into the refinery. So I won't tap the second oil field we've got over there yet, because this is going to add to the pollution cloud already.
Fair enough.
Kind of clean out
Plus,
the
on top of
western
that, as soon as we start tapping it, it's going to start depleting. So,
True.
if we don't need it, we don't tap it. I guess.
Sounds good to me. Okay, petroleum's fixed up.
But that kind of flies in the face of typical Factorio, right? Even if you don't need it, you should still tap it and then just build your factory bigger to use it.
That's right. That's right. Well, not now. We need to start setting up for some bots here. I'm tired of not having bots.
That's definitely a next session thing, though. I gotta go.
Yeah, me too.
It is.
It's bedtime.
It is
Almost
bedtime.
10:30. Yeah. It's time for me to fix a couple of, finish a script to fix some budgets. Dude.
OSPI budget's having a good time?
Mostly they're fine. They've had a couple of weirdnesses that we're patching up, but they've got some payment request due dates coming in tomorrow that they're like, I'm like, yeah, that's legitimate. That's something to
That's fair.
freak out about a little bit, yeah.
That's fair.
Well,
at least you're on the case.
If only I were Manu.
I don't know. I mean, Manu's awesome, but you're awesome too. It's totally fine. OSPI's in good hands.
Yeah, I think so too. We've got a lot of good people on the team still, and they're trying to management's always wringing their hands, trying to figure out new ways to keep things better.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
It's not a major concern, but yeah, with the petroleum up and the little bit of extra iron coming in the base and better apportioned. I think that's a good wrapping up spot for tonight.
Yep, I'm just
next time we can do some more
back to
biter.
base.
Ah, yes. So next time we can do some more biter cleanup, and we can start expanding iron even a little further. Maybe
Our
down south.
biter's looking okay. The next threats are probably this one and that one.
Yeah, yeah, I'd agree with that. And then third order over here.
Yeah, them too.
Especially having just put in the oil here, that's going to start spreading out more aggressively from that point too. And
Oh,
this
I'm
is
sad
all...
you didn't throw a radar there.
Oh shoot! I still can't. Hang on.
It's
Silly of
okay.
me not to. I have one in my pocket.
It's okay. I forget to do that a lot too. I'm not the greatest at remembering to radar everything. But again, getting better.
And it always helps.
Because we definitely need Big Brother. We are Big Brother, but we need Big Brother.
Indeed.
I found the dump chest. Ugh.
Hey, where is it? Where are you?
It's right here.
Okay.
It's by our first
iron
yeah,
by the first
structure.
iron smelting. There we go. Sure enough. Got some crap in it.
I am so sad. I couldn't freaking find it.
Man, oh man. All right, there's radar there.
Hooray!
Anywhere else we're missing coverage on radar? Let's see. Pretty okay from here. Like that one could use a little coverage. But otherwise, I think we're pretty square. Something in the middle of that there wouldn't hurt either. Good to know. Isn't there like some note-keeping to-do list thing? Couldn't we be utilizing some mod for this?
Yeah, like there is. I mean, heck, there's even a note-keeping thing in Steam.
Oh, that's true. That's
that we
right.
Can start utilizing. We don't even need a mod for it.
Where's that? Anyway.
I'm going to attempt to kind of sort of expand our mining operations here in this like cluster patch.
Oh, where at? Where are you? Too many train station dots on the map now, and I can't find the David dot quite as easily.
You'll never find me.
I guess.
It's impossible.
Before you were outside of radar distance, so it didn't matter. Could always spot you by where there was visibility, but now it's a ghost in the machine. Fuck on, where'd you go?
You'll never find me.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, doing some mining there. I see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to. I'm trying to slowly whittle it down, but I'm not. I don't want to change the overall filtering structure because it's complicated.
Yeah, no, it's mess with that.
I don't want to rebuild it.
No, thank you.
See, I'm just slowly whittling it down.
Yeah, we're just trying to clear that out.
Yep, and then I can clean that mess up.
Yep. Put in
that filtering structure. I'll tell you what. I am both very proud and ashamed of it.
Right? Should never have had to happen, but I made it happen.
But I made it work, okay? I filtered everything.
I guess. Man, that was clutch, too, for the face of the base we were at. Now we're looking at, like, I don't know. Without getting bots online to basically automate putting resources in and hooking them up.
I definitely want to get bots online, if not to just plop down more solar.
Oh, yeah, at least that. But if we could be setting in, here's a blueprint for extracting resources that we can just plonk down, and then another one for balancing, and then one for the intersection, one for the stations. That's going to be bots doing an awful lot of work a lot faster than we can to get new patches of resources online.
That is true.
Be able to tap into some of the iron out here, because iron still is just like, man, we're not getting nearly enough. That one's pretty big. That's nice.
That's true. And the further out we go, generally speaking, the bigger, denser they'll get. Yeah, we've got some
they do, don't
outposting we
they?
can do out here, like where you pinged, and then we can outpost here and here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And all that'll be pretty straightforward to add to the current structure.
Yeah, because
Just
it's all right behind where we've already got that built.
mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm good.
I think that'll do for tonight for me. Back to getting the script finished up and tested, and then run it on a couple of grants and send an email to make Michelle very happy.
Looks like the accumulators are all filled up. That chest. Solar panels have almost all filled up that chest too, but again, steel is the limiting factor.
Mm-hmm.
But all good. We'll get steel fixed up eventually.
Yeah, that's gotta be another thing. We gotta get steel repaired.
All right, double saving the map just in case.
Yep, I did the same, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good, man. I will
Best of
catch
luck.
you later.
Sounds like going. All right, later, man.
Have fun.